In this week's Parsha, we learn about a great miracle that occurred to the Jewish people as they're entering into the Holy Land, into Eretz Yisrael. They were about to pass by the valley of Arnon, and the people of Amori, the Amorites, they hid on the mountains. There was two big mountains on both sides of the valley, and they hid in the caves of the mountains, ready to attack when the Jewish people would pass by the valley. Now, the Jewish people didn't know about this danger, so what did God do? God made a miracle that the two mountains, they trembled and they hit each other, and all the enemies, soldiers that were hiding in the mountains, were eliminated. And then God said, who's going to tell my children about this miracle that I just saved them from the enemies? So he caused the river to bring the remains down, flow the river. And when the Jewish people passed by, they saw all the remains of the enemies, and they realized the great miracle that Hashem has done to save them from the Amorites. Right after that, the Jewish people sang a song of praise. Az Yashir Yisrael et Hashira Hazot. We find after two miracles that the Jewish people sang a song of praise. One was 40 years earlier, when God made the miracle of splitting of the Red Sea, when the Jewish people passed by the Red Sea, and then he killed all the Egyptian enemies. The Jewish people then sang the famous Song of the Sea. And the second was 40 years later, at this miracle, that they sang a song of praise. So the Rebbe asked the question, why is it only by these two miracles of saving them from the enemies did the Jewish people sing a song? God helped them many times in their encounters with the enemies, and why is it only specifically these two miracles that they sang a song? And the Rebbe answers that in all other conflicts that they had, wars that they had with enemies, the Jewish people needed to go to war, and God assisted them and helped them. But in these two encounters with the enemies, God fought the war for the Jewish people from the beginning until the end. And the Jews did nothing. And therefore, because of these two great, unique miracles, that God fought the entire war for the Jewish people, they sang the song of praise. And the message for us is that every day, yes, we ask Hashem to give us all of our needs and so on, but we also need to sing songs of praise every single day to God for the miracles and the blessings that God bestows upon us every single day. Have a wonderful Shabbat.